It's already been 2 days and the Lakers have already won free agency. They wasted no time. They got straight to work, and I love every move they made. The roster's looking good. The roster is set. One more addition, and we're on to the championship for next year. A lot of work to do, but I think we'll be all right. So today they locked it in. Today is the second day of free agency, and they officially locked it in. D'Lo's back with the Lakers. Austin Reeves is back with the Lakers, along with the addition of Jackson Hayes that came today. But yesterday we got Gabe Vincent, Taurean Prince, swap for Troy Brown, Taurean Prince. We got Cam Reddish. I think I'm forgetting about somebody, but who cares? At the end of the day, we got our core unit back, and Rob Pelinka wanted to make sure that was the goal of the offseason, to make sure we kept the core of our team intact, and that's exactly what he did. Rui Hachimura, I'm tweaking. But yeah, he got the core of the team back. Like the players that were a big reason for our success in the playoffs came back. Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, and D'Lo. Jared Vanderbilt stayed, and we gave away the players that didn't play. Not gave away, but we let them go and do their things, and we brought back the ones that helped. And on the bright side is the additions, right? So things of that nature kept the core, but they added they added good players to help keep the team as good, if not better, than last season. So Gabe Vincent, he was just in the NBA Finals with Jimmy Butler and Bam with the Heat, and he did his thing in the playoffs. Big reason for their success. A lot of games throughout the playoffs. He was a good player down the stretch, and in some games where he knocked down occasional shots to help the team get afloat, get some momentum, and things of that nature. A great side piece if Kyle Lowry wasn't having good nights, and he was due for a bag after the playoffs, and I'm just glad it was with the Lakers. Shout out to him. Now, Taurean Prince, he's an okay player. I don't want to boost him. Like, he's as good as Troy Brown. They both bring the same value to your team, which is spot up threes, 3-and-D. He's about 6'7", 6'8" wing. So he's definitely going to be one of those players that you're not going to see him in a playoff matchup, but he's going to be a player that's going to be solid throughout the regular season, knocking down threes, things of that nature. But he will have nights where he cannot buy a shot. I'm talking about nights. As a person that watched the Timberwolves a couple of seasons ago, last season before D'Lo got traded, they're a team. He's a player that he can have nights where he'll go 0 for 5 from 3. He'll have nights he'll go 1 for 8 from 3. Of course, you're not supposed to rely on the Taurean Prince to win basketball games, but he will have nights where he's just not as great. Moving on to Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish is a person that just hasn't found his spot yet in the league, but Lakers can be a spot as a young team. Will he be a rotational player? Probably. I don't think you bring in, or he comes if he's not guaranteed, or at least not likely to be a rotational player in a rotational player on the team. So I think Cam Reddish is a fun player. I mean, a lot of people have always compared him to like a Paul George. He's not there, of course, but he does show flashes of being a creative shot creator on the basketball court, a great shot maker, and I'm excited to see what he does. I think it is a different role he'll be placed in, but if he can have that kind of offensive jump like Austin Reeves had, and playing alongside with just other great shot creators in Austin Reeves, D'Lo, Gabe Vincent, LeBron, he should be able to learn a lot and just get better at the game of basketball. I think I said it on Twitter. I just said he's got to learn how to play winning basketball, and I think he's in the position to do that right here. Jackson Hayes, he's a player that is another player that has to learn how to play winning basketball. There's a lot of reasons why he wasn't on the floor with the Pelicans is because he doesn't do good things on a consistent basis like he should. He definitely was a high draft pick a couple of years when he was drafted. I think he was the Lakers pick, or he was something of that nature. I don't think he was the Lakers pick, but he was like a lottery pick a couple of years ago, and he has yet to just show his evolution of his game outside of being athletic. I'm not asking him to shoot threes. I'm not asking him to have a post game. I'm just asking him to know when to go for a block and not foul, or to be aggressive for a rebound or things of that nature. Keep your motion in checks and things of that nature. And he has yet to do that. So yeah, that's all the new additions. I'm happy for them. If I'm forgetting somebody, I really don't think I am. It's possible though. I really just want to thank Rob Pelinka, man. Like, he really showed his ass in this free agency. He really got to it. He wasted no time, like I said early in the video. He got his guys back. I'm so happy Austin Reeves. Like, it wasn't a successful offseason to me if he didn't get D'Lo and Austin Reeves back. Now, I'd be lying if I said I didn't want Kyrie, but I'm happy it went this way because, like I said, the Nuggets showed a lot that continuity matters. You being able to play with the guys you've played with for a while is so important. Rather than just trying to go get the best players. Not saying you'll never win when you have the best players on the court at times, but if you have played with players, your teammates, for 2 to 3, 4, 5 years, that likelihood of you eventually breaking the barrier and winning a championship, being one of the best teams in the league, is going to show. And just like the Nuggets, one day you'll be able to dominate because your offense and your defense will be so smooth, so out of characteristic a lot of times on the court that you just dominate teams. So glad they did that. Glad I get to watch D'Lo being the Laker jersey again. If you don't know, that is my guy. Glad Austin Reeves is back on a 4-year. D'Lo's on a 2. I mean, it was just a great offseason. Shout out to them. Shout out to Rob Pelinka. I think we kind of just wait for LeBron to like kind of announce if he's gonna play or not. Because that nigga, I said it to my brother, I was like, that nigga could still be like, I'm retiring, and change your whole perspective of the team. Also, I think it's a curious thing to watch out for in the offseason. Closer to like the season, though, I think is when they'll start. And it's to see if the Anthony Davis contract extensions will open up this offseason sometime later before the season starts. So keep your eyes out for that. Let's get to it. I'm excited. Shout out to the Lakers. We out. Peace. We out. I'm out. Peace.